This is Bobby Sternberg. He likes a lot of different things, like his friends, dogs, going outside, whatever that thing is, and especially eating cinnamon rolls for breakfast. There was also things that Bobby didn't like, one of them being people with no ambition. He saw them as lazy and hoped to avoid them. He was very ambitious and aspired to be a psychologist in the future. He also had lots of friends. One group was more formal. They were his Boy Scout troop, and they helped him learn to get through life as resiliently as possible. The other group was more casual. They were just his regular friends, of which he had many, because he made friends with a lot of people. He only had a few close friends, however. One of them was Richard, and the other was Kevin. Richard was a bit to himself. He was very sarcastic, and he liked to go with the flow. Kevin, on the other hand, was a bit more extroverted. He could be very serious at times, and he liked organization. They were all supposed to hang out at Bobby's today, but apparently Kevin had other plans. He was going on a date with their classmate Lucy. It was their second date together, and it seemed to be going pretty well. They just had to make a closer connection if they could. Richard was still available, however, but it seems that he missed the memo in one way or another.
So, who's this?
This is Toby Wolf. Look, I told you I have to babysit on Saturdays.
No, it's totally fine. How old is he? So, thoughts on the weather?
Gosh, this totally sucks.
Relax, it's not that bad.
No, he's right. Let's actually go and do something. I'm tired of just sitting around and stuff. We can't rely on Kevin anymore. We can do stuff even if we can't drive.
I can drive.
Dude, the kid you're babysitting can drive, and you don't even have your permit.
Bro, how about you hop off my... Ah! Dude, what the Freud is wrong with you? Don't sneak up on us like that. It's urgent.
What's wrong?
During their date to Lucy's backyard, they decided to go and check out a cool ditch that she had found recently. Unfortunately, exploring this would end up biting Kevin in the back and Lucy in the head.
Come over here, I'll show you the ditch.
Oh boy, I can't wait.
Look!
Wow. Amazing.
Oh my god, look at this ditch. It's so cool. Like, it's awesome.
Yeah. So cool.
You put her in your trunk?
There's no air in there. Are you sure she's okay?
She's still breathing.
Well, yeah, obviously she's still breathing. She's right here and staring at us. She's fine.
Well, she doesn't look fine to me.
She looks a bit different, doesn't she?
I mean, that's not even the worst part. She's acting like totally weird now. Tell me more about this. Literally, who are you?
You refer to me as Toby Wolf.
Okay, well, how about I just don't refer to you at all? Does that sound good, Toby?
Dude, call him Toby Wolf.
Okay, Toby Wolf. I'm sorry, it's just, when she got out of the ditch, she had trouble articulating sentences, processing emotion. It seemed like she had lost her balance. Almost like she had forgot to walk or something.
Of course, after she fell into the ditch, her frontal lobe must receive damage. Of course, the orbital frontal cortex and Broca's area were affected the most within this region of the brain. They're responsible for regulating emotions and speech formulation, respectively. Her cerebellum was also damaged. This is the reason that she has such trouble moving and such.
What?
We must transport her to a safe location. I need to make a call so we can get professional help from a guy I know, but it has to be private. What are you waiting for? Hello, Dr. Dark Henry? I need you.
They all agreed to bring Lucy in Bobby's house, until Bobby had something to say about it.
Wait. You can't take her in my house.
Why not? We have to.
Can't we bring her, like, somewhere else?
Bro, your house is literally right here. There's no other place we can take her.
My parents will kill me if you bring a girl in my house.
Look, if you don't let us put the freak in your house, she'll be the one who gets killed.
Kill!
No.
Don't say that. That's bad.
Hey, where is that doctor?
Money on my mind, 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 money on my mind. So money is all I think of. Money on my mind, 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 money on my mind. So money is all I think of.
You're not Dark Henry.
Hey, I'm Dr. Mitchell. I'm here to see the patient. There's definitely something wrong with her. Okay, when I drop this avocado, you're gonna catch it, okay? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
No, okay. Hold on. Alright, let's get you over here. Okay, alright. I want you to walk in a straight line for me, okay?
Straight line.
Yes. No. Well, guys, there's definitely something wrong with her. Hold on one sec. Okay, this here is the cerebellum, and clearly hers is broken. Okay, Lucy, can you say the quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog?
Wake up.
No, that's nonsense. Come on, don't be saying that. Her Broca's area is damaged because she is speaking nonsense right now. Okay, guys, I need you to listen closely, so put away your phones, guys. Come on, this is not some kind of
Who does
flight
this guy
class.
think he is?
You need to put away your phones, okay? All right, I need you guys to split into 2 teams, all right? 2 groups of 3 and 2. The first group is gonna be Richard, Bobby, and Lucy. And the second one is going to be Kevin and Toby.
His name is Toby Wolf.
Okay, alright, Jesus. Toby Wolf. Anyways, Bobby, Richard, and Lucy, you guys go get me lunch. And Kevin and Toby Wolf, go to the scene of the location where she fell.
Do any of us even have a car?
Dude,
Can you drive?
you know I can't drive. You know I can't drive, dude.
What are you doing?
If I can't drive, then I'm sitting in the trunk.
Huh? Alright, man, you can drive, whatever.
As Bobby, Lucy, and Richard all went out to get lunch for Dr. Mitchell, Kevin and Toby Wolf decided to go to the scene of the date. They were hopeful to find some clues, but also felt it was a bit unfair that the other group got such an easy job. But it was for the greater good of Lucy.
Alright, man, I mean, like, she fell, like, right over here.
How exactly did she fall?
I don't know, man. I wasn't really paying attention. She's clumsy. It's her fault anyways.
Don't say that. It's like a fundamental attribution error.
I literally have no idea what that is.
You're automatically concluding that the fall was due to her own clumsiness as a result of her character. Maybe she's just pushed by the wind or pulled in by a skinwalker.
She definitely was not.
You never know. Skinwalkers are very common.
How do you even know all this stuff anyways?
My long-distance partner, Carla Room, she's German. She's a psychologist. She says all humans are social creatures. Let's just say I know.
Okay, no, that's enough. I don't need to hear about that.
Anyway, she's my one true love.
I wish I had that type of love, man. For me, it just never goes anywhere. With every relationship, we both find each other really attractive, but we can never seem to develop a deeper connection.
That is the flaw. Think of love like a triangle. On each corner, you have one concept of love: passion, intimacy, and commitment. You only have passion in your relationships. It's infatuation, but it's not love. First, you need intimacy to form a romance, and when you are ready, commitment will complete. This is consummate love.
I never thought about it like that. I guess I can't believe you, of all people, can manage a long-distance relationship.
The power of technology, it influences our whole culture. I can have a whole relationship online.
What psychology theory is that?
The work of David Matsumoto. He states that the climate, population density, resources, and technology of a civilization affects the culture. Like population density, we all live in concentrated areas, cities. This requires us to have more laws. That's why Richard isn't allowed to drive. He doesn't have his license.
And climate? Like how it always rains in the state, so everyone's super sad all the time?
The rain makes me powerful. I was born in the rain.
Well, what about resources then?
As petroleum is in high demand, the gas prices go up. And since we have such a high dependence on oil in this country, we are greatly affected. Now, but nobody wants to go anywhere because it costs $80 to drive from here to McDonald's.
That's actually really informative. Aren't the others going to McDonald's right now?
Yeah,
And none of them can drive?
I guess.
How the heck are they gonna get there?
Nobody in the lunch crew could actually drive, so they went on foot, which was still a lot cheaper than driving.
I'll just have a cheeseburger. I'll just have a cheeseburger. That's all. Yeah. And do you have the Shamrock Shake?
Yes, we do.
Can I get that?
Medium or large?
Medium, please.
Yeah, I get cheeseburger Happy Meal with no cheese.
Cheeseburger, Happy Meal?
Yeah, no cheese, no meat, and extra pickles, please.
No cheese?
No cheese, no meat.
No meat either?
No meat, and extra pickles. Yeah.
So, extra pickles?
Yeah, and extra pickles.
And I'm paying individually.
Oh,
No, I'm paying individually.
All total is $19.70.
Okay, they're paying separately for me, so I'm just paying.
In American society, it's pretty normal to become an individualist. Each of them decided to make their orders perfectly catered towards them, and they each decided to pay separately, except for Lucy, who didn't have any money. The thing was, none of them remembered to get Dr. Mitchell food, which is the most individualistic thing of all.
This is so pointless. We're never gonna find anything.
Stay mindful. We can be on the brink of discovery.
I mean, I don't see why that doctor couldn't help us out. I mean, what's he even doing right now?
I don't trust him. What if he did something to Dark Henry?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm worried too. So, like, not to change the tone or anything, but how do you know that you love Carla?
She's awesome. She knows all about psychology. But she's also 147 years old and I've never met her. So I don't know if he's real.
As stable as Toby Wolf's relationship was, he was definitely affected by the halo effect. One good attribute overshadowed all other things.
So, tell me about your father. What's he like?
Sure, we can talk about my father. My father's a good man. He works with me to communicate rules, and we work together to decide punishments when I have done wrong.
Ah, your father is authoritative. My father's authoritarian. Well, he used to be.
Used to? What happened?
Sigh. My father, Gospel Nightshard, was performing a traditional ceremonious ritual, but then I revolted against his power. We fought, and I eventually overpowered and banished into the light realm. Look! What is that? What the heck?
Oh, it looks like you found the cure.
This is literally a ceramic bird. What was the point of this? Are you just wasting our time?
I mean, it was a scavenger hunt.
Get out.
Okay, just let me say goodbye to a few of my friends. I will miss you, Kim Namjoon.
I love you.
Farewell all. I hope to teach you more psychology in the future.
Are you hungry?
Hot dog. Yeah!
Oh my god, she can walk.
Oh my god, wow.
October 7th.
So the gang had all just been informed that Dr. Mitchell wasn't really a doctor of psychology. He actually just majored in history in college. They decided to kick him out, and Bobby and Lucy decided to have some bonding time. They had never really talked previously, but there was just something different about Lucy now. After spending some time at McDonald's with her, and a little bit more time at home, they started to bond a bit. He decided he kind of really liked her, but he didn't know how to express it. He was thinking it the whole time, but he wasn't wasn't sure if she felt the same way. All he knew was she looked great. As she gobbled down that banana, her luscious lips, thick eyebrows, piercing eyes, amazing hair. Something was different about Lucy. She was so...
Amazing, isn't it? She's eating like it's her last meal.
Leave her alone. She's still adapting.
She's still my date. Once we get her face fixed, we're picking up where we left off.
When she gets her face fixed? Do you know how crazy that sounds?
Well, it's working on her brain. There's got to be some way to get her face back to how it was.
Yeah, there is. It's plastic surgery and costs thousands of dollars.
Well, if that's what it takes, then we can get her brain back to normal. Then I can finally reach intimacy, and maybe even commitment.
Look, if you don't love her for how she is, then maybe you don't deserve her at all.
Enough! Come with me, Kevin.
Fine, whatever.
You don't like Lucy's appearance?
I mean, I did, but then her appearance changed.
So, what are your hobbies?
Lingoshlar Glangador.
Yeah, for sure. I like that too.
It's just so unfamiliar to me now.
You must understand. You cannot find consummate love if you keep heading this way.
So, you like dancing? Yeah, you're so good at dancing.
Why not?
Everyone's looks go eventually. If you can't find intimacy or commitment without it, your love will fail.
Wait, I have to ask you something serious. Do you still like Kevin? Kevin! Well, the reason I'm asking is cause I have feelings for you. I'm infatuated with you, which means I have passion for you. And then maybe we could develop intimacy and commitment.
Imitation crab.
I knew you would feel the same way about me.
Some things you must let go.
Oh, I guess you're right. Thanks, Toby Wolf.
Yeah, no problem. Hold on, I gotta look at that.
Carla? Who's this?
This is my wife, Carla. I gotta leave with her now.
But you can't. You gotta help Lucy. You need to stay here and help Lucy.
No, I need to be here with Carla.
We need you. You're the only one that can help us.
I'll never do it.
You leave her no choice.
Wow, that was crazy.
Nobody there.
Whoa, that fight was pretty crazy.
Yeah, I'm still a little shooken up from it.
Whoa, did you just talk a full sentence?
Yeah, I guess I did.
Whoa, looks like you lost your shoes, little lady.
It's beautiful.
I wish we could do that again sometime.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Lucy, ready to go home? Well, here we are.
Yep, glad we could figure it all out.
All right, well, I hope we can hang out again sometime.
Yeah, totally.
You gonna get out of my car now, or?
Oh, yeah, silly me.
What are you doing?
This is my house.
Lucy, what the heck are you talking about?
I don't live here. This is my house.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house? I don't know who you are.
Oh, hi, Father Man. You have such low levels of ACH. You're beginning to have Alzheimer's. Oh, how silly.
I don't know who you are.
You know, my father is a very permissive parent. He lets me do whatever he wants. In fact, he'll let me go into his house.
No, you're not going in my house. I'm gonna call the police. Get out of here.
Did I take you to the wrong house or something?
Yep. Yeah, wrong house. Just please drive away.
Okay.
Kevin, you jerk! Why are you leaving me in Skinwalker?
Pulled in by a skinwalker.